In the heart of the grand tournament of combat, the atmosphere crackled with anticipation. The audience had gathered in great numbers, eager to witness fierce battles between warriors from diverse backgrounds. At the center of the arena, the head organizers stood poised to address the spectators and officially commence the event. Waves of cheers and applause washed over the crowd. However, the tranquil scene was suddenly shattered by a dramatic interruption. A battered and bruised man came tumbling over the arena's towering walls. His entry was abrupt and chaotic, leaving the audience in awe. Despite his injuries, the man displayed extraordinary agility and combat prowess. Swiftly, he rose to his feet and deflected blows from an unseen force that left the audience astounded. As seconds ticked away, a second figure emerged, cloaked in a dark red suit that seemed to ripple with energy. This being moved with such incredible speed that it left visible marks on the arena floor. With an air of nonchalance, the red-clad figure questioned the first combatant. "I'm not in the mood to try any harder. Can you surrender?" In response, the first being stood defiant, replying, "If you don't put in more effort, I'll consider this a victory for me and a loss for you." The tension in the arena was palpable. The second being swiftly intercepted the trajectory of a falling katana, which landed to the left of the first being. With remarkable dexterity, the second figure moved closer, prompting the first to lunge with his sword. The katana, guided by an unseen force, intercepted the blade, creating a mesmerizing clash of steel. In an unexpected turn of events, the second being executed a powerful kick, sending the first being hurtling toward the ground. The resounding impact rendered the first fighter momentarily unconscious. The second being effortlessly caught the katana thrown into the air, earlier and moved to a specific area of the arena. The defeated combatant eventually regained consciousness and launched another attack. However, the second being's agility was relentless, evading each strike with incredible finesse and redirecting the force back upon the first fighter. The climax of the battle arrived as the second being delivered a devastating kick to the first's neck, the echoing crack audible to the entire audience. The first being was propelled across the arena, finally coming to a halt, groaning in pain. Before he could make another move, the second being uttered, "That was a pretty good fight." With those words, the katana in their possession was hurled with precision, piercing through the first fighter's head until the end of the blade vanished within. In an almost poetic manner, the second being walked away from the gruesome scene in the opposite direction. They expertly summoned the katana back towards them and swiftly cleaned the blade, sheathing it with practiced ease. As the audience watched in stunned silence, the second being disappeared through a portal, leaving behind the mutilated corpse of the fallen fighter. Amid the aftermath of this brutal encounter, we find ourselves in a serene garden, a stark contrast to the violence witnessed in the arena. Lumi, overwhelmed with grief, wept inconsolably. Her sobs echoed through the peaceful garden as she exclaimed, "I told you not to." Her outburst was evidently connected to the tumultuous fight that had just transpired.